This is Speak My Word Ministries Daily Pulse. I'm Travis Zimmerman, and I'm talking to you today out of the Gospel of John. One of probably my favorite gospel, the Gospel of John. I think John's heart for Jesus was just, Peter's the bold, impetuous one, and I see John as just this. I mean, and he loved Jesus. It's not a contest, but I just see John as this reflective and guy that just who walked closely with God, was in awe of God, loved God, and had a tenderness. I mean, and I see that in Peter. I'm sorry, I see that in John. And probably one of my favorite parables is Jesus. It's not even a parable, true stories. Is Jesus heals a man born blind. And as we know, and I won't recite it here, I've recited it in previous Daily Pulses. You can review and research that to find it. But what we find here is a very fascinating statement that talks to about basically our humanity. And it's out of John chapter 9, verse, I think it's verse 17, where Jesus, John's recounting this. Finally, they turned again to the blind man. And what have you to say about him? It was your eyes he opened. Now, at this point, my commentary is this. At this point, this blind man was already seeing. But yet John refers to him, finally they turned again to the blind man. And how much is that not like us? Finally they turned again to the guy that sinned. Finally turned again to the pornographer. Finally they turned again to the speeder. Finally they turned again to the IRS income tax cheat. Finally they turned again to the philanderer. We have life in Jesus Christ, and it's new, and our past sins are forgotten. But yet we do have those predilections. We do have those tendencies to be where we were. And as many people will tell you, as you try to walk the walk of Jesus Christ, the devil works hard on pulling us back to our old life. We want to fall back in our old ways, especially when we get weak and tired and agitated and just downright, I don't want to follow that. I don't want to always be walking the walk. And again, even John the Apostle says they turned again to the blind man, not the man who recently received his sight. So it was just a humbling experience for me to realize, goodness gracious, I myself have those same, I had that same kind of background where I was blind, as were you, until you came to know Jesus Christ. But again, just a realization that we are only whole in Jesus. In His name we say, amen.